This is Still Here Hollywood's 10-minute takes, bite-sized chapters of our favorite chats with the stars. I'm Steve Kmetko. Here's the first of 6 chapters with actor and host Jerry O'Connell from Jerry Maguire. Yes, I'm still here, Hollywood. And coming up on today's episode.
It's so funny. At a very early age, I knew there was an outlet, and I knew that was on a movie set. And I think that drives me every day into waking up and everything, that I know I'll feel most comfortable on a set. I'd say the most surreal was, the most upsetting was, and I wasn't in Hollywood when it happened. I was in college, but when River Phoenix passed away, that was tragic, insane. Still not over it. FYI, prisoners who are sending my wife mail, I read it. I never give it to my wife. It sort of is pretty exciting for me. I really feel like I'm reading into something I shouldn't be reading. There's a takeaway from this podcast. I read my wife's prison fan mail.
If you're one to pay attention to Hollywood tabloids, you'd know that it's fairly rare for a child actor to keep their career thriving into adulthood. Well, one versatile star who was in his first hit film at 11 years old has thrived for decades as an actor, though he's also pivoted into the world of talk and game show hosting. But despite the many roles and successes he has raked up in his 40-year career, his most important role is being a dad to daughters. This is Still Here Hollywood. I'm Steve Kmetko. Join me with today's guest, Jerry O'Connell. My brother and my brother-in-law both told me that we need some kind of a sign-off for this podcast.
Yeah. I think because Kmetko with a K, I think it's got to be something with K. Like, K everybody, catch ya later.
I think catch is spelled with a C.
I know, but you spell it with a K, and you do like a Chiron, Chiron. There's a K.
That's a C too.
Oh well, no. I mean, we're using K's today.
We're replacing all the C's with K's. How are you, Jerry?
Doing well. So good to see you.
Good to see you too. There's our sign on. You just came over from the talk.
I've been hosting the talk on CBS every day Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. A live show. I can't believe I'm a talk show host. When I moved to Hollywood, you were the talk show host guy, and I was the actor, and here I am talk show hosting. But I mean, I think it plays into the theme of your show, Still Here. It's funny careers. You have no control over them.
I moved away to Chicago, and I've been gone for 20 years, and when Jim called me and said, hey, I have an idea for a podcast, and he asked me if I would be interested in hosting, and I missed Los Angeles a lot. You know, moving to Chicago was moving home, and I went back for my parents who were elderly. Mm-hmm. But I did miss it. It's different out here. It's special.
Yeah, it is. I moved out here right after college. I moved out here in the late 1990s. I gotta tell you, the thing that inspired me most to move out to Los Angeles, I truly believe, was Three's Company. I grew up watching Three's Company. I was obsessed with Jack, Chrissy, and Janet. And they lived in Santa Monica. They hung out at the Regal Beagle. They rode tandem bicycles up and down Venice Boulevard. I just wanted to move to Los Angeles. I just wanted to move out here.
They make it look so nice.
They really do. But you know what? It is really nice. I don't know. I think you're having a pretty mild winter this winter, but I mean, the weather is really the best. And it's better than the Southeast, Florida, any of it. I mean, it's not too cold in the winter. It's, I guess, a little warm in the summer, but not as hot as it is in the...
And there's always a breeze. It seems like you always have an ocean breeze.
Yeah, and I'm really into it. The funny thing is, I have children now who are teenagers, and we live in the Valley, which for those who aren't familiar, is sort of like the suburb of Los Angeles. And I mean, if you're my age, you remember sort of Valley girls who sort of like talk like this. And I have 2 daughters who talk like this now, and it's so crazy to me because they really speak with this accent. And, you know, I think now there's more of like what they call vocal fry, which is, I mean, it's what my children do, and it is a Valley accent, and it drives me insane.
Does it?
It
Are you a
does.
dad who says, don't say that?
No, I
Don't
yell
talk
at them.
that
I say,
way."
don't talk, shut up. I hate that. Do not speak like that. That's not how we speak. Speak normally. Project. Like, pronounce your, like, don't do that long thing.
And pronounce the end of the word, damn it.
But they're going to do whatever the heck they're going to do. It is pretty funny when they do go to the East Coast and spend some time with my family for a little bit. They do sort of pick up a little bit of a New York accent where they talk like this a little bit, you know, where they say things like coffee and stuff, and that sort of makes me laugh. But yeah, I have Valley girls for children.
How do you like being a dad?
I like it a lot. It really is. It's so funny. I was thinking about Parenthood.
The movie?
No, I was thinking about Parenthood. I was watching. We're really going off topic here. My wife and I love a show called 90 Day Fiancé, which is a reality show on, I believe, TLC. I'm sorry if I'm wrong about that, but it's on TLC. Who knows what anything is on anymore?
Yeah.
It just ends up in your inbox. And there's a young couple on there who is expecting, and it's a guy who's marrying a girl from the Far East, because the whole point of 90 Day Fiancé is that it's Americans who meet people online overseas, and then they meet up with each other, and they have 90 days to figure out whether they're going to get married or not to get what they call a K-1 visa, and they're expecting. And they said, "Are you excited?" And he went, "You know, I don't think anybody is ever ready or really is excited to have kids. I think it just sort of happens." And that's exactly what I went through. It was funny. I'm really grateful to my wife who, I don't want to say made me have kids, but it was really her pushing me. I was trying to push it off as long as possible. And, I'm really happy I had kids. It is fun. It's, to me, it's the most fun I've had, which I'm a little shocked at. Now, it's not fun as like going to, I don't know, an outdoor music festival, or doing drugs and watching the sunrise at the Grand Canyon, or skinny dipping in Machu Picchu. Like, that's actually fun. It isn't fun when your teenage girls are yelling at you and complaining why you're late picking them up. That's not fun. But it has kind of completed me, really. It's the most fun, really.
That sounds like a line from Jerry
Yeah,
Maguire.
I know. I was thinking that. I was like, oh, I'm plagiarizing, but I was in it, so it's not plagiarism.
No, it just stuck with you, that's all. You use it now as part of your vernacular.
Yeah, I like it. And, you know, one of my daughters said she wants to get into acting. She's a teenager.
You okay with that?
Yeah, I really am. I think acting is, acting, and that's the only thing I really know about showbiz. I mean, I guess I'm a talk show host now, but acting is sort of our thing, my wife and I, family business, if you will. And I think it's really good for young people to get into, like I was.
Very young.
I was very young. I was in Stand By Me when I was 12, you know. I think it's good because it teaches you about rejection really early. And
To watch the next chapter, click the box. If you're listening and download our episodes, it should start in a moment.